Man, making videos like this feels a little strange. And you're probably gonna notice a little something different with my intros because I felt like my intros were a little stale after 7 years. Not saying that anything has changed, I'm just saying that saying the same intros because I really didn't know what to say kind of played out. So we're gonna be doing things a little bit different. We're gonna start getting straight into the video. So let's talk about why I haven't talked about the Tesla Cybertruck. And I really wasn't gonna make this video, but the more I thought about it and the more I did research on myself, because I don't really pay attention to videos years after I make them. The fact that I really didn't get any views anytime I talk about Tesla is amazing. And the fact that the last time I talked about Tesla and got the same amount of views I got the first time I talked about the Cybertruck was the funniest thing I ever witnessed in my entire life. You couldn't make it up. And yeah, so let's talk about it. Why I haven't talked about what probably is the most popular EV electric vehicle in the last 10 years, the Cybertruck. Well, firstly, um, y'all know I like to be able to get my hands on some of these things and see them in real life to be able to judge them. But we know that Elon is not going to let me get my hands on a Cybertruck. I'm not Joe Rogan. He's not going to let me bust the arrow into that thing or test to see how durable that bulletproof uh, metal is. Speaking of metal, there actually has been news that the Cybertruck has been rusting out west in the rain, in the snow, in the salt, whatever, just rusting up weeks after being delivered to customers. I think that's crazy. Crazy still is the fact that I only got 11 views last time I talked about the Cybertruck, and I think it was the only time I talked about the Cybertruck on its own. I got 11 views, and that video has been up for at least 4 years, coming up on 5 years. 11 views. Nobody cared when I talked about the Cybertruck. Of course, the channel was relatively new at the time. It's still relatively low number today, and it still has 11 views. And the last time I talked about Tesla in any meaningful fashion, which is about a year or two ago, it also got 11 views. And, I wasn't really thinking about that when they announced that Cybertruck actually released. It didn't really cross my mind. But then I was like, maybe I should talk about this because it might be a very interesting video. Then I started going through my list of car views and the algorithm, and I noticed that both videos only had 11 views. I said, what the hell? Do people hate me that much? Or do people hate Tesla that much that they would rather not hear me run my mouth about it? I don't want to be arrogant and say I'm more hated than Tesla, Elon Musk, or EVs in general, but I feel like I'm really far up there in the hate category. It's like I got a lot of haters for no apparent reason. I don't do much of anything. I mean, I do a lot, but that's besides the point. You don't care about that. And for those wondering if I'm actually interested in seeing a Cybertruck in person, I am. So if you are in the Northeast Pennsylvania area and you have a Cybertruck and you're willing to let me get a good look at that thing, I would really appreciate it. And I promise I'm not going to try to test how bulletproof that thing is by pointing a firearm or arrows or anything crazy at your car and hurting me or you or anybody else in the vicinity. I promise you I won't do that. But if there are videos of people actually hurting themselves trying to test out how bulletproof their Cybertruck is, let me know in the comments because I would love to laugh at them because that would be hilarious. Why are you doing that? Cut it out. So let me slow down and do a little recap. The reason why I haven't done a video on the Cybertruck since its release is basically because nobody watches the videos when I make videos about Tesla or EVs. So yeah, I didn't think to make the video. It was conscientious because in my mind there was no reason for it. And then I actually looked at the stats, the data, the algorithm, everything, and yeah, it told me that's a bad idea. I'm doing it anyways. I don't care if I get 11 views this time around because I'm having fun making this video, cutting it up, talking nonsense on the internet. And if you like this type of video, let me know. I mean, I've been doing this stuff for years. So if you didn't care then, you probably don't care now. But if you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, dislike the video. If you want to see what I got planned next, come see what I got planned next. Got a lot of stuff for the channel. Really want you guys to be there with me. Well, that's it. I'll catch you later.